It's time for the Whiskey Duo Show, your favorite podcast show by your favorite podcast duo. High five, Chad. All right.
We didn't practice that at all this time.
Not at all. That wasn't our fifth take. Today we're going to talk about some fantastic things. How to get a cat out of a dryer, and is spelling really important?
I think so.
I think you're wrong. Chad, how are you today, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hold on, I got to adjust my mic here.
Yeah, I need to get a little closer to mine.
Is this too close?
No.
Oh, so if you can't tell, I changed. I'm wearing something different from the last episode.
I'm not.
The next episode, I'm just going to put the hood up. Do I look cool?
No.
Do you like my new hoodie?
Sure.
You're the best friend I ever had.
I know.
If you can't tell,
Your hair looks awesome now.
we don't record, does it?
Nope.
I'm trying to grow it out. If you can't tell, we don't record these one at a time. We record in
Like two at a time.
What do you call it? Record in, not in session.
I'm not helping you. I just want to see what you come up with.
I can't remember what the word is.
Come on, you can do this.
Do you know what the word is?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not going to say it. I want to see what you come up with it.
Record in, not batch. Is it batch?
Yes, we're going to stay with batch.
We record a bunch at once. If you know what the word is, put a comment down below. What is the word, Chad?
That's it. Batch. It's batch.
It's not batch.
It's batch.
We record these in
Unison.
a large group, not unison.
Unison batch.
We record these in a large group, also known
Plethora.
as a plethora. Okay.
A gaggle of podcasts.
As I was saying, if you can't tell, when we record these podcasts, we don't do them we do them one at a time, but we sit down, we have a session, and we record them in a plethora of podcasts.
I like plethora.
What is the word I was
like
trying
batch.
to think of?
I don't know. I had no idea. I just want to see what word
Oh.
you'd come up with.
You're a jerk,
I
Chad.
know. I like batch. I don't want to do with batch.
Well,
We record this in batches.
batches. And outside
You
the door,
son of a batch.
you're hurtful, Chad. Just hurtful. I don't want to talk to you.
Batch. That's great.
If you can't tell, today is
I got about as much as YHO. Ooh.
so yeah, like I was saying, we record these in a plethora all
Batch.
at once. My wife is sending me a picture.
Oh.
It's of my daughter who is, oh God, she has drawn Sharpie all over her face. My child has a goatee now. I'm gonna put that
Like
picture.
father, like daughter.
If you if you're listening, you need to go to the YouTube.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
This is gonna be on the YouTube video now. There's a picture of my daughter as she drew stuff all over her face. She's a cute little boy now.
Just like her brother.
If she chooses that, I will support her and love her no matter what. It's called being a good dad, Chad.
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're
A horrible dad. I know.
No, I wasn't gonna. No.
See, now you feel bad.
I do.
Now you feel bad.
You ever
Yeah.
You ever go to say something, and then you
And you instantly realize it's actually true,
yeah,
and you feel a little bad.
just now.
Yeah.
I feel terrible right now.
Yeah, well.
Like my one friend, I have this one friend that
That's me.
it's not Chad.
I'm his only friend.
His father passed away a while back. It's been like 8 or 10 years. It's been a long time, and he's still very emotional about it.
And he brought his dad up and made him
No,
proud
I never
of me.
brought his dad up, but a lot of times we're both big fans of the Elf movies. I almost said movies, but there's only one. We're both
There's
big.
a batch of them.
Shut up. We're both big fans of the Elf movie, and so when Elf goes to find his dad, Mr. Norwal comes out of the water.
yeah.
And says, "Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad."
And you said that to him.
I'll say that to him all the time, and every time I'm just like, "Ah."
It's like when we were kids, and you say, my mom's dead. Then you feel bad.
What's that? I
You don't remember that?
I
You
do
make
remember
fun of
that.
somebody's mom, like, my mom's dead.
I never made. I didn't ever.
I never had a
believe
heart,
that person
so
that said
I just
that.
come back like, it's probably because she has a son like you.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Come at me like that.
That's not the one I meant to hit. There we go. Oh, we have sat down, people. You should be proud of us. I'm proud of you.
Because we're sitting down.
We're sitting.
I sit down all the time.
You okay? You feel good?
I'm fine.
No high five.
I was confused.
Keep that high five.
Sorry.
We sat down and we planned out an episode, and we went through and set up sound effects and everything. Is everything recording?
Probably not.
We're good. We're
Okay.
good, except for that one, the
That
main
would've
one.
been hilarious.
I can't believe we forgot to do the clap on the last one.
It's probably gonna be horrible. You're just gonna hate it.
You know, for the last couple of minutes, I've been trying to say
Nathan's gonna hate it.
about recording in batch, and I still haven't finished. What I was trying to say is
Batch.
that last episode that we recorded, we put 2 whiskeys and a scotch in one glass, and it is kicking my,
Batch.
what, my batch, my plethora. Because I have
a lot of batches.
my plethora of gluteus.
It's a batch of batch.
You're looking at the patches on my shirt.
Looking at your batches.
I have a batch of patches.
Oh, the batch patch.
Maybe we should go up to max patch.
Ooh. I'm good. What's next?
Oh, because you're a little batch. Is what it is. Maybe you should just give up now.
I'll give up.
Maybe we should go upstairs
Feel
and watch.
bad for you, so I give up.
Maybe we should go upstairs and watch
Snatch?
no,
Come on, you
let's
do
watch
this.
Robin Williams in Patch Adams.
I'd rather watch Snatch.
What's Snatch?
Snatch is a movie with Brad Pitt.
Well, fine. Let's go upstairs and watch Snatch. Maybe we could get ourselves a little snack.
I got one, but I'm not gonna
That's all you
say
got?
it. No, I got one, but it was hard.
I think I just won. I'm just gonna.
No,
you know what?
okay, fine. I'll say it. You try to edit it out, but I'll say it anyway.
Muting Chad now. You're muted. Haha. Well, you're muted on one. Not the, okay. We
just
sat
mentioned.
down. We thought about the podcast. We are planning out. We're taking this serious now. This could one day.
That's right. Sponsor us.
Yeah. This could be. I think. What was that?
Daughter, just
Everybody okay up there? Good. Be quiet. Glad they're fine.
that batch of kids you got.
Yeah, we sat down and we took some time and we thought about this podcast. I think, Chad, we have potential. We could make
to be
this
the best mediocre podcast
to be the
that's out
best
there.
mediocre podcast since 1983.
I think that was just called radio back then.
All right. So, yeah, we sat down. We got songs for everything. We got
be
rid
fair,
of
we
that
never stood
stupid
up.
truck. Huh?
We never stood up.
We really didn't, did we? No, I stood up and I turned the cameras off.
No, I
and
didn't.
started
I
those
literally
over.
have just sat here since last episode.
So we're going to move on to the
A
next
week ago.
section of the show. We're no longer doing that Model A or Model T. We have a brand new, sophisticated...
Whiskey of the week.
It's time for Whiskey of the Week, everybody.
I like that.
Chad, how are you?
Reminds me of like a Disney movie where
In my mind right now, I see a majestic fox coming over a
Really?
hill.
like a
And he
cowboy like right off to the
stops.
sunset.
He stops and he looks back. And in the
Shot.
distance, you hear...
Fox is dead.
And then that fox takes off running down a hill, and a group of hound dogs comes running after him. That fox is carrying a baby in its mouth. A baby
Let's
fox.
see where you go with this. Come in here.
And it lays that baby fox down and covers it with some brush. And then it takes off,
Smart fox.
running over the hill, and all the hounds and the hunters
Find
follow.
the baby and eat it.
They follow the hound. They follow the fox over the mountain, Chad. That just cuts out.
Well, just keep
They
going.
follow that fox over the mountain.
Yeah.
And they follow it, and they run right by that little
Realize
baby
it's
fox.
not a fox. It's actually just a really short midget with red hair. That
I
had
was
a
gonna-
baby in its mouth for some reason.
I was
and hit
trying to, narrate Fox and the Hound, but okay, we're doing the Whiskey of the Week,
it. Like, it was
Chad.
something weird I was watching.
I like our new.
Wizard of Oz, I think.
Basically, we got sophisticated. We're going back with our good old friend
Sophisticated with Jim Beam.
Jim Beam. Oh, did you want some? I mean, it'd be rude.
Do it.
No.
I'll let you if you can chug that whole thing.
Dude, I would be
Drunk.
in hot water with my wife. Hand me your glass.
Not
my
me. I
friend.
leave.
I got Josh really drunk, and I
Hey,
went
Leah,
home.
Josh, you're drunk. See ya.
On the next episode,
He
we
called
do
you a
it.
batch.
Next episode, we do it live from Josh's attorney. Alimony. She got the gold mine. I got the shaft.
Doo-doo-doo.
Who did that song, Chad? I'll
Gary
give you a hint. Since Smokey and the
Snowman, I
Bandit.
know. Jerry Reed.
Very good. All right,
had
today
his
we are
name.
doing a classic Jim Beam Black Extra Aged Bourbon. One of my favorites. Turns out, the new plant manager we have at work is a bourbon fan, and his favorite bourbon is also Jim Beam.
Does he listen to this?
Nope.
Loser.
There's a little ASMR for you. I hope that's what it's called.
I hope it's not. ASMR. Ask manager.
If you'd like to be on the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast,
Let me
just
stop
send
you
us an
there.
email. What?
Nathan, if you just want to come be on here instead of listen to us, just come on.
He'd probably take us up on that.
I'd let
The
him.
only
I'm fine
thing
with
you
that.
have to bring, Nathan, is beer. Or
Elijah-
whiskey. Maybe
Elijah
whiskey.
Craig. More
Elijah
Elijah
Craig.
Craig.
He's brought enough. You don't have to bring anything, Nathan. If you want to
Don't
come, just
you
holler
listen
at
to
us.
him. You come and you bring things. We love your things.
What?
He brings us batches of gifts.
And preforms.
Butt plugs.
All right. You know, I was really hoping, Chad, we could make it through one episode
Without
without you saying butt plugs.
We did last episode.
Not now. I'm going to edit it in there.
It's going to be my mouth moving here. Butt plugs. Like a Godzilla movie.
We'll be talking about when we lived
Butt
in that
plugs.
single wide, and you won't even be talking, but I'll put the camera on you, and you'll say butt plugs.
I'm gonna woke up middle of the night. Butt plugs.
All right, so we're doing the Jim Beam Black. Chad, to
yeah.
you, my friend. Let's
Yes,
dink it.
to me. Slanja.
Ah, Jimmy, my friend.
This one.
I hope you partaked in the sipping of whiskey with us, unless you're at work or driving. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink at work unless you are a CEO or business executive who is allowed to do so. I need a job where I can drink at work.
Drinking at work, I don't really.
So
yeah, pay us for this.
I
would be drinking at work.
right. I share an office with a guy at work, and we had a discussion today that the problem with America is that you can have coffee bars at work, but you can't have bars. So we're going to put a wet bar in our office.
I'm fine with that.
I think it's a good idea. Neither one of us drive a
bartender.
forklift. You could. We'd pay you like $0.25 a drink to come in there and
Still in.
do that. Yeah. We're going to move on to the next part of the show that we've discussed. We have decided to still, I know I'm doing this. If you're listening and not watching, I was praying with my hands. If I wasn't really praying with sign language. This is sign language for prayer. If that is wrong, then I'm sorry, you can't really tell me because I don't know spine language. I said spine language. We're going to move on with the next part of the show. It's something we stole from an Amazon show that we like, but this is something that we're going to make it our own.
And now we're going to take a little stroll down Conversation Street.
You sound so good, Chad.
Did I? Nice.
So
Practiced that a lot in the last 10 minutes we've been doing this. So start a conversation.
Today on Conversation Street, Chad, we're going to talk about something that I don't think is very important, but I'm sure you do, because if we both agreed, this would go nowhere. The importance of spelling. It didn't do that a minute ago.
That was random. It might have. We just might have been talking. Who cares? We're going for it anyway.
That's right. That's what I say. With
It'll pause
spelling,
in
who
between.
cares?
Spelling is important because what if you're going to write letters? Don't you have to type a lot in your computer at work?
I do, but computers have autocorrect, spell check, and grammar check. Why do I need to worry about it if the computer can do it for me?
Then how are you going to handwrite a letter?
How are you going to handwrite a letter? Who
I know how to
handwrites
spell.
letters? Spell a word.
People that are in boot camp and at war. The soldiers fighting for our freedom.
They send email
they-
these days.
No, I doubt they do. They send their letters at boot camp. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's not fair,
If
Chad.
you're against it, then you're against freedom.
You know that whoever argues on the side of the soldiers automatically
That's right.
wins a debate.
That's why I brought it up first.
This has been Conversation Street with Josh and Chad.
And I won Conversation
You
Street.
did. There's nowhere else that we
my
can go
street.
with that. Thanks a lot, Chad. I don't even know what to do. Okay, good. We're moving on. That brings us to everybody's favorite part of the week.
Is it?
The Dummy of the Week with Chad.
Oh, awkward.
Today's a special edition sent in by a
Nathan.
listener. Thank you, Nathan. Here we go.
I'll just have to wing it. I can't bring it up already. He sent me something. The cops went to a grocery store in Austin, Texas. I called 2 women fighting and came to one woman standing on top of a car naked twerking. Yeah. Did you not read it?
No, I wanted the surprise when
It was-
That's why I told him to send it to you.
Then they were just going to get her down, dressed, and let her leave. Then she spit all over the cops. So they took her to jail for lewd behavior.
Was she a stripper or something?
I don't. Me and Nathan had that conversation. I don't know.
What did Nathan say?
Had to give her $1.
Is that it?
I said, yeah,
Oh my! So she was one
butt naked,
on a car, dancing, twerking,
twerking. Yes,
and they were going to let her get away with that.
which they called
and
a
then
sexualized dance.
So would that be indecent exposure?
I'd say
But
yep.
they were going to let her get away with it.
Just
right?
some bad dance moves.
And then she spat upon a police.
There's that grammar.
She
There it
spat
is.
some batch upon a what?
That batch spat.
That batch spat upon that police officer,
While
and
she's
that's
making
why
her-
she got arrested. Wow. Wow. Good job, Chad.
She was a really bad stripper. Maybe she had like a coin purse.
Wonder what her stripper name was. Twerking Batch? I know we already did Dummy of the Week, but I want to do a local Dummy of the Week.
Oh, please do.
This is
I
sad.
want to see you do this one.
This is sad. It's Dummy of the Week with Josh. This is sad news because people died, so obviously it's sad. If you heard about the murder...
Chad, do not laugh.
Yeah, do not laugh, Chad. The murder that was down the road from your parents' house.
It was right behind the house.
Did you hear what happened?
I don't know what it was about, but I heard it was a murder-suicide.
That's what they originally said.
Oh, is it something else?
The last police report that came out. So the guy, I won't do any names because I don't know them. The sad part is the guy apparently was a creeper. He killed his ex-girlfriend who was pregnant. That's the very sad part.
really?
Yeah, which
Oh,
is just
that's horrible.
terrible.
Yes.
Apparently, this lady, they had been broke up for a while, and they did not suspect anything from this guy, but the uncle had been following her just to make sure. But anyway, the uncle had just left. The guy came in, he stabbed her and killed her. Here's the funny part.
Oh, God.
So how cold was it earlier this week? About 16 degrees.
Yeah, at
it was
least.
like over here was 16. So over there, we're in the bubble of the paper mill, so it's a little warmer. So it's probably
At the
like
house, it got
14.
down to like 12.
Seriously?
At my house, yeah.
So 12 degrees, and this is 5 miles away where this happened from your house.
From where? At Mom and Dad's?
Oh yeah. So
No, it's about...
behind your parents' house.
It's literally probably about 30, 40 feet from Mom's house.
Other side of the creek.
It's
pretty
literally on
much.
the other side of the creek because she got up for work and they said there was cops everywhere. She couldn't even get to work.
So 12 degrees, black ice everywhere. This guy killed the person, slipped in the black ice, cut his own throat, and died. That's karma right there. I'm
You're
sorry.
kidding me. Is that real?
That was the last police report that Leah read to me.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Go ahead.
If it offends anybody, I don't care. Good. Freaking deserved it.
I don't know how to say it without being offensive, but
I don't care.
You're right. Good.
I don't care. You kill a kid, you kill a pregnant woman, you deserved it. Oh, well. That's a lot better than if I'd have walked over and saw you doing it.
He would have fallen on the knife 37 times.
Yeah. If you cut your throat, then I'd have probably tripped and stabbed myself.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
If I'd have went over and saw it, I'd have probably killed him and then slipped and stabbed myself. It's been karma all the way up Allen's Creek. Everybody's been trying to save each other.
Oh, man. So there was a double dose of Dummy of the Weekend. One was local.
Ah, that kind of makes me happy. I know it's sad.
I know.
I mean,
Like-
not for her, but like him doing it, that's good.
Leah told me about it, and my first response was the same thing. He was like, that's what he gets.
Yeah.
You don't kill people.
That's a lot
Especially,
better than he would have got in jail.
yeah.
I've been to jail, trust me.
If
People
he-
that kill pregnant women and kids like that, he would have
I
not
don't-
done good.
I don't know if this is true, but isn't it like most of the time, pedophiles and
Yeah.
rapists, they end up getting raped or killed in jail?
Usually
Normally.
they have to go into their own cell, protective custody. Which
Do they
should.
deserve
They usually
that?
end there
That's a
with
whole nother episode.
Do they deserve that?
We need to
Absolutely.
like their own cell or what they get.
Oh no, what they
Okay.
get? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have a whole
Any
nother
pedophile
episode.
does that to a kid, they deserve to get their head beat in.
Oh, let's move on.
Oh.
Look at that, Chad. That's right. We're playing The Price is Right
Come
today.
on down.
Just kidding. We're moving on to the next part of the show.
This is strictly because of the last episode when you tried to spell who, Y-H-O. So I just came up with, I want to see the top 5 words that's commonly misspelled and just see if Josh can spell them.
In my defense,
Just
who
basically,
and why are really close to each other, okay?
they both start with a W.
Well, you just said spose instead of both.
Suppose it's because I have an accent.
Because he got excited.
This is basically just me making fun of you not spelling. I'm going to be honest.
So the point of this game is Chad is going to make fun of my illiteracy.
This is more for me than you guys. I'm sorry.
I can read. It just takes a while. Every night. Those,
I can read.
have you seen those kids' book? It's like 5-minute bedtime stories. You seen those? Those take 20 minutes for me to read to the kids. We've read Star
You're
Wars
the type to have
twice.
a pop-up book, get scared every time it pops up.
We've read the Star Wars 5-minute bedtime stories. It takes 20 minutes, and I'm just reading from the pictures.
Liget.
Is this your name or is this Leia, Leah? I don't know which one this is.
It's Josh. Oh.
You said lightsaber. Let me tell you a cute story real quick. I bought Silas my 2-year-old. I bought him.
I told his pee-butt?
Yeah, I have a 2-year-old. That's for the listener, not you, Chad. You know.
I've seen him.
We have a 2-year-old, Chad.
We are a 2-year-old. One, not two, just one.
Pretty much. Chad just said pee-butt. We're basically 2.
I laughed after I said it.
I bought Silas his first lightsaber. It was the happiest day of my life.
Did he hit you with it?
Oh, right in the balls.
Okay, good.
Several times. I had a Mace Windu, the purple lightsaber. I had one of those. I gave it to Izzy.
You know why they had a purple one?
Because Samuel L. Jackson was like, I'll do the movie, but I want a purple lightsaber.
Yep,
and they were like,
much.
All right, you're Samuel L. Jackson. We'll give you whatever you want.
I'm sure there was a lot more F-bombs thrown in there while he was saying it.
I also heard
purple, have a saber.
I also heard that when they let him ad-lib a couple of his lines from the Clone Wars. He said, I'm tired of these motherfucking genocides on this planet.
I like how you censored yourself the first time and completely said it the next time.
Also said the wrong thing. It's not genocides. That's when you kill an entire race. Geonosians. That was the planet that he was on.
Spelling game's gonna be so much fun for me.
One day when Chad can't make it, I'm gonna do an entire episode on Star Wars all by myself. Before we start,
call me in.
Do what?
You can call me in that day.
You would just be like, "It's good,
real good."
I think before we start, I should top off this.
Yes, I want you to have another drink. Woo! Okay, what do you want?
No, I don't want another one.
No, you got another one.
I'll do a little more Jim Beam. I don't know. I've got a beer in me. I'm going to wait because I may get permission to go eat Chinese food with you.
I'm driving.
That's so tempting.
Oh.
Okay, so basically, I'll just drink this. Basically, the point of this game is I have always been terrible at spelling. I've gotten better since the invention of autocorrect and spell check.
Nope.
Basically, Chad wanted to point out how terrible I am.
I just want to make fun of his spelling. I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to restart the cameras real quick, and then we'll get started.
He's going to practice words in his head. You don't know these words. I didn't tell you. Well, I told you one.
Definitely.
Oh, you want to start with that one then? Don't spell it yet. Wait till you get back over here.
I don't know how to spell it. That's what's sad.
It just went up there. Yeah. The worst part is you said you looked this word up.
I did. I looked this word.
You're so confident on how you know to spell it.
So I was pitching the podcast to some people for potential sponsors, and I wanted to say that the Whiskey Duo would definitely be the perfect playing for you, but I kept spelling defiantly. They're so close.
Definitely is one of the words. Spell definitely.
Oh, God. Are we ready to start the show?
These are hard words that I've actually messed up spelling,
so we got to start the show. Here we go. It's time for
making fun of Josh's spelling.
Spelling Bee with Josh and Chad. All right, Chad.
Definitely.
Definitely what?
Is the word you need to spell.
What are the...
You're going to definitely get this wrong.
Do I have a timer? We have a 30-second timer now.
30 seconds?
We should probably leave a 30-second timer, because if not, this will take forever if I can't spell it.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Do I get any lifelines?
No.
Can I spell it out on the piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'll allow that.
All right. Are we ready?
With your pen? Okay.
First word is what?
Definitely. As in, you were definitely not going to spell this right.
Definitely. Definitely. DEFIN. ATELY.
It's really close, actually.
Okay, I got another try. My 3 o'clock's not up. DEFINITLEY.
Close.
How do you spell it?
You got it right the last time, but it's ELY.
That's what I said.
You said ILEY.
I said DEFINATLEY.
DEFINITELY.
Wait, what?
DEFINITELY.
Oh, so I didn't get it right the first time.
No, you really didn't.
Dang it. Okay, so I'm
0 for 1.
0 for 1. What do I get if I win these? A kiss?
No. No, you don't. You do not.
I want a brand new car.
You just don't. I don't make fun of you for that word, I guess.
You're gonna make fun of me either way.
I really am.
Okay. What's the next word?
Separate.
Separate. Can you use that in a sentence, please?
That if you keep drinking, your wife is going to separate from you.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Separate. Oh, God. Why is this so hard? SEPERATE.
Negative.
You're kidding.
I'm kidding.
Separate. SEP. Separate. Is there two P's?
I like how you looped it, just so you get it right.
Is there two P's?
No. You looped the 30-second clock.
No, I didn't. SEPE.
I'll let you finish that one out. Finish it out.
SEPER.
Just give up. Just give up.
ITE?
Separate? What is that?
How do you spell it?
SEPARATE.
What I
Separate.
Oh, I said separate. It's not my fault. Stuff is spelled stupid.
All right.
Okay, so I'm 0 for 2.
Ready for this one?
No.
Publicly. I said, if you get this wrong, I'm going to publicly shame you for a long time.
I didn't ask for it
I don't
in
care.
a sentence.
I gave you one.
I appreciate it, though.
Quit being a batch
All
and
right.
publicly spell this.
Okay, here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Publicly. P-U-B...
Publicly.
Wait. Don't confuse me now. P-U-B-I-C-A-L-L-Y.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Publicly. P-U-B-I-C-C-A-L-L-Y.
No.
Publicly.
Literally how it's said.
Publicly. P-U-B-I-C-K-L-Y.
You ain't got no alibi. It's public.
You ugly. What is it?
Publicly. Publicly. It's
thought
literally how it sounds.
I spell it publicly. That's how I was spelling it.
I like how you say I spell it like that's the actual word. I spell it. I'm better than you. So I spell
rest
it
of the world
publicly because that's a word.
Y'all dummies be spelling it wrong. That's all there is to it.
Dumbies.
I'm gonna release a
All right.
book, The World Spelled by Josh.
How words should be spelled.
New York bestseller, The World Spelled by
This is the easy
Josh.
one, I think.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Government.
Wait, I'm 0 for 3. I seriously thought I would do better than this.
I seriously thought you were going about how I thought you would go.
What was the word?
Government.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Their government is always watching us.
30 seconds on the clock. Go. Government.
That's why I said it was an easy one. You finally got one. All right. You ready for the easiest one
Hold
yet?
on, Chad. I would like to say something
Go
to
ahead.
you.
Continue. Okay. That's the one you got right out of the 4 so far.
I got 1 out of... Sorry. I got 1 out of 4.
And you missed. I need another
These
finger.
things are just going off
Go
everywhere.
ahead, give yourself the finger so I can show you everybody how many he's missed.
How many of these is there?
5.
So I have no chance of coming back.
You're 1 and 3. It's the easiest one yet.
Is it my name? Because that's the only chance I've got.
Accommodate.
Oh, screw you, man.
Save the hardest one for last. I thought you would get separate right.
What's the point of asking for it in a sentence?
I've accommodated you this far by giving you sentences.
But no, seriously, like in a spelling bee, what's the point of asking for it to be in a sentence?
Some of them are really hard words that nobody's heard of. So maybe the context of it in a sentence helps them out.
All right. So what was the word?
Like if I just said plethora to somebody, they would know what they were talking about. Probably.
Please use that in a sentence. Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas?
This building is full of plethora of idiots.
Nope, there's only one in here apparently.
Yeah, they're all batches.
Okay, what was the word?
Accommodate.
All right, 30
I
seconds.
gotta look at it because honestly, I didn't know how to spell this.
Okay.
So you're not as stupid as me.
Accommodate. A-C-C.
So far, so good.
A-C-C-O-M-E-D-A-T-E.
No.
A-C-C-O-M-I-D-A-T-E.
No.
A-C-C-O... Accommodate. M-A...
You're trying to spell a comma and then date. I know what you're doing. It's not going to work.
Accommodate. Oh, damn, I'm out of time. Well, let's try, okay?
We'll give you one last one.
How
ACC
far?
is right. I'll give you that. ACCO is completely right.
What about the M?
Yeah, that first M's right.
So ACCOM is
Yeah.
right.
I even gave you just a hint. You didn't even know it.
Wait, what was the hint?
I said that first M is right.
There's 2 M's? ACC.
I like that. You just found Jesus or something. There's 2 M's? Oh.
Why is there 2 M's?
I didn't know there's 2 M's. There's
Are
a
the 2
W and
M's
who, too.
Are the 2 M's grouped together?
Yes, they look like 2 sets of movies.
Is it ACCOMM?
That's a com.
ADATE?
No. O-D-A-T-E. You were close, though. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, it's not. You can't. It was spelled wrong still.
You also think a publicly.
Publicly.
Well, I spell it.
Is that it? Is there a bonus word? So I'm 1 for 5.
A bonus word?
I think
A bonus word. Let me
I
think of a
think
good
I
one.
should get a bonus word
I got to think of a good one.
for the whole thing. You have 30 seconds to think of a bonus word.
We've been saying plethora this whole time. How do you spell plethora?
That's not fair. That's not even an English word.
Spell your entire name in Spanish.
Wouldn't it be the same as English?
In Spanish, your name would be Joshua. The J's silent.
Is that really what you want me to spell?
No. Spell your wife's entire name and credit card number and date of birth, social security number.
I don't
Spell
know.
your entire social security number.
It's PR549.
How's that whiskey treating you there, buddy?
I feel really good right now. You're definitely gonna have to drive
Oh yeah, I kind of
to the Chinese food if I get permission. Oh, there's the end of the show. Thank God we proved that Josh can't spell. Thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Duo Show, your favorite podcast by your favorite podcast duo. This episode was sponsored by the Thesaurus, the T-Rex that has the
Spell
tiny
the source.
Trex.